Powerful, fantastic. Thanks so much for that amazing prayer. Please kindly respond in the comment section if your hands are not busy with amen and amen. Please kindly respond. Thank you so much, Madam Gloria Oputsa, for that prayer. All right. Right now, we are live on YouTube. We are live now on YouTube. And I know it's going to be another fantastic outing tonight. And I cannot wait to have your guest in this house. And if you are a guest, I cannot wait to have you here, all right? Because I know you're going to have a good time with AZINONET. All right. AZINONET is an amazing opportunity that have come to help a lot of us. In fact, I can say that I'm the chief of those AZINONET want to really help. All right. AZINONET digital contribution system, the one we call Osusu. All right. We are live now. And in the next 1 hour, we are going to share together all the information. Now, the link to the YouTube broadcast is live. In case you are struggling with the Zoom connection, you can quickly use the YouTube link, all right, which is already on the chat box. You can also forward this, can share this to your friends, to your family members, to your guests, all right, let them connect, okay? All right. So if you can hear me loud and clear, you can hear me, and you want us to begin right away, let's drive through this entire presentation now. Please kindly use the comment section and say, I am ready. I want to see those who will say I'm ready on the comment section. I want to see those that will respond and say, I am ready. All right. I want to see those that will say, I'm ready. Eunice Bright says she's ready. Fantastic. Celestine say, I'm ready. That's nice. All right. Gloria Puta say, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. And I can see, okay, Taiwo say, I'm ready. Beautiful. And so I'll be pulling up my slide. All right. I'll be pulling up my slide and we're going to look through the opportunity of AZINONET together in a very unique way. And I want you to pay absolute attention, pay close attention to all what I'm going to share with us today. All right? Pay close attention. And if you have any guest that should have joined us in this meeting but is not here, please kindly make sure that that person gets the link to this meeting and is able to connect with us. I will be asking you to respond so that we can have an interactive section tonight. All right. I would not want you to just stay idle. Make sure your fingers are not too busy to respond to me through the chat. All right. You might be wondering why the microphone is not working for you. Yes, we actually decide to mute it from the host control panel because we want the presentation to go smoothly. And when it is time for questions, your mic will be you'll be asked to unmute your mic so that you can ask your question at the end of the presentation. That is in case you have anything that you are not clear with, or maybe you want to get more clarification. All right. Sorry for that interruption. All right. So in case you are finding it, you find something not clear, you will be asked to unmute your mic and to ask your question so that the moderators for tonight's meeting can take your questions, all right, and answer them effectively. Okay, so just stay put with us as we do this together. All right, so my slide is up. I know you are seeing my slide already. You're seeing my screen. And on my slide, you have the first slide, which is you are welcome. And you're welcome to AZINONET presentation. All right. So one thing you should know in life is that time waits for no man. As you see it count like this, you cannot reverse it. It's irreversible. If it counts, it's gone and it's gone for life. You can change other things, but you can't change the way time runs. When you were 10, you live at 10 years old, you cannot repeat it again. All right? Who is on that background noise with me? Who is on that background noise with me? Fantastic. I've done this. This person just want to distract or disturb. Our time is still counting. Now, as we are back, the time I've counted, right? So even when I was distracted, even when I went to fix one or two things, the time have finished counting. It didn't wait for me to say, when you come back, we'll continue from where we stopped. No. A lot of people are now regretting and say, when I was 12 years old, I will have done this, I will have done this. When I was 20, I will have done this, I will have done that. When I was 30, I will have achieved this or achieved that. Oh, when I was 40, I will have achieved this. Now I am 50. Now I am 60. Oh, come on. That is time for you. So tonight, I want to tell you that when an opportunity comes to you, time is counting on that opportunity. And very soon, that opportunity will be taken off by time. Yes, because opportunity that was invoked that made people multi-millionaires in 2001, which is about 23 years ago, is not opportunity to make someone a multi-millionaire now again. Time have taken over. So AZINONET have come at the right time. At the right time. See, timing is very important. AZINONET have come at the right time. And I want you to grab it and take possession now that it is hot. Now it is the right time. Now is your time. So I want you to use the comment section, the chat box, and say, now is my time. Now is my time. I was watching a movie, Seven Kings Must Die, or is it Seven Kings Must Die, or King Uhtred? I was watching that movie and the young man was saying, you have to seize the time. This time is my time. I have waited long enough to be a multi-millionaire. I've waited long enough to become successful. Now is my time. I don't know who is responding to this on the comment section. I don't know. I want to see who is responding to this on this comment section. I want to see who is responding to this. Now is my time. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now is my time. I'm not going to let it slide. I have been a little bit sluggish in taking opportunities. Now is my time to do what I need to do. And so we're going to run through this as fast as possible. This is AZINONET, and this is our time here in AZINONET. AZINONET is a digital contribution system. Osusu, Ajo, Adache. This logo you see, it is the logo and the brand for financial uprise. It's duly registered, and that's why we call it AZINONET Limited. In Nigeria, you cannot call any company a limited company when it is not duly registered. And here is our CEO, Mr. Enoch Azigbotu. He's the CEO and director of AZINONET. All right, so we are not a faceless organization. We have someone that is on the wheel, right? Now, as a company, we are registered, duly registered and certified by different government agencies. The first one here is the Corporate Affairs Commission. AZINONET is duly registered as a limited liability company by ROC 1873-63-4, right? That is to tell you that AZINONET have CEO, board of directors, and secretary, all of that as a company, all right? Not just that, we also know that we'll be doing big money transactions
Yes, we'll be doing big money transactions. And for you to do that, you must be well certified and registered by EFCC. EFCC must know you, must see what you are doing. And they have a special control unit called SCMO. That's a special control unit against money laundering. And we are duly registered. AZINONET is duly registered, right? And not just that, AZINONET logo and name is duly trademarked by the Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment. And I know before Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment will trademark a company, the terms of operation, the mode of operation, those behind the company, the goal and objective of the company must be well spelled out. Yes, before they give you this, in fact, you will pass from one file to another. AZINONET is duly certified by the Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment. Not just that, Nigeria Copyright Commission is an agency of the federal government that helps to protect special innovations, special work that are done by Nigerians. When we say something is first of its kind, Nigeria Copyright Commission is in charge to protect that particular invention. Like, for instance, if you write a book and you wrote this book from your head, then you will need a copyright certificate or number to protect that book so that anybody will not just jump out and copy it and go and use it without your permission. In fact, at the back of every book, you say copyright at so, copyright at so. Even in movies, if you watch movies, they also write it as this movie is copyrighted, means that if you use any part of that movie, you have to pay dearly. The same way as AZINONET work, the technology, the system, the way it works from round 1 to round 2, the intelligence behind AZINONET is now being well copyright certified by the Nigeria Copyright Commission. That is to tell you that you cannot just try and bring out another version of AZINONET without asking for permission. This certificate shows that this brand is not a copy and paste brand. This brand is the first of its kind in the history of Nigeria. The first company to officially digitize and automate the contribution system in a very unique way to help Nigerians become financially stable. Oh, amazing. This is good. And this is not just very good, this is excellent. Please, can you use the chat box and say AZINONET is excellent? Yes, AZINONET is excellent. This is good, I tell you. AZINONET is excellent. Sometimes when I talk about AZINONET, I don't just talk about AZINONET because I heard about it. I talk about AZINONET because I have a strong conviction. It is inside of me and it's burning. You can't take it off from me. It is inside. Just the way I hear the voice of Coach Mirabel sometimes, it brings out fire. Yes. When it's spicy. I love that word. So AZINONET is spicy, beautiful, and excellent. Our core value is sincerity of purpose. That's our core value in AZINONET. We are sincere, and that comes from our CEO. And the goal and the objective of AZINONET is to raise financially stable families. You are from a family. Through you, your family will be financially stable. And our action is a digital contribution system that we are employing, we are using. And this system have been in existence here in Nigeria. It is not imported though. The digital contribution system, when you say contribution system, Osusu, is not imported. We'll talk about it. All right. Now, when it comes to the spread of AZINONET has spread very wide. That in the whole of Nigeria right now, there is no place in this country that we don't have partners in AZINONET. From Warri to Benin, which is in the south, to Lagos in the southwest, all right, to Kano in far north, to Enugu in the north, in the southeast, just name it. Anywhere you are, AZINONET is present there, right? Our office, our head office is located at C26 F&J Plaza, opposite Safari Pharmacy by Police Post, Oruwori, Delta State. That is where we have our head office. And I can tell you that AZINONET is here to give you a beautiful future, something that is best, something that is beautiful. I just want to invite you, let's be part of this amazing journey and let's do it together. All right. I know you're ready. I know you are following me. So if you are following me, please kindly use the comment section and say, I am following. Use the comment section and say, I'm following. And if you are a guest, this is the first time you are joining our meeting. All right. I want to specially welcome you to this amazing opportunity. I want to say thank you for coming. And not just that, I want you to tell the person who gave you the link to this meeting, I want you to tell the person a bigger thank you. Yes, I want you to tell the person a bigger thank you. At this point, I want to share a little story, my experience. I started building AZINONET in early May 2024, just this year, about 6 months ago. And so, as at that time, CEO was the one running the meetings, CEO with Mr. David. So when I joined, I said I will invite some persons. And I told those people that I'm inviting you because I love you. Not because if I want to succeed, you are the one that will make me succeed. I'm not inviting you to this meeting because if you don't join, I will not succeed. That's not why I'm inviting you. I was so sincere with them, but maybe they didn't see it. I told them, if I want to succeed in this system, I will succeed without you. But I want you to come and learn and listen. I did that in my voice, in my video, the very first video I did on YouTube, where I answered 13 questions about AZINONET. I said that if you are inviting your friend or your family member to AZINONET, it's not because your success is tied to them. It's not because if they don't come, you will not succeed. You only do it because you love them. So I actually invited people to the meeting, but none of them joined, right? None of them joined. Me, God's Inonyuku, I invited people to the meeting, but none of them joined. Today, I'm in round 7 of AZINONET with over 10,000 persons in my AZINONET contribution system, making over 5 million naira in AZINONET without any of those people that I invited. So maybe they will be thinking that it is because I want to succeed through them. That is why they didn't want to join. So someone who have invited you here, he invited you here because he loves you. And I want you to appreciate that fact. I want you to tell that person thank you. Even if you will not join AZINONET, the mindset the person have in inviting you here is celestial. It is divine. It is heavenly. And I need you to appreciate that person because this opportunity is a beautiful opportunity. And I want you to pay close attention, and I'm going to show you how AZINONET works. Because the truth is that AZINONET wants to move you from being an employee to a self-employed, which is on the left side of the quadrant, to business owner or investor, where you have wealth. Where you have wealth. 95% of the population are either self-employed or employee. Only 5% are in business owners and investors. So if someone invites you to be a business owner or an investor, it means that the person loves you, right? And so I'm going to show you how AZINONET works. But you should know that AZINONET is an organization that is ready to create a level playing ground for everybody to succeed. And that is why the contribution fee is 15,000 naira, something that everybody can do. And AZINONET as a brand is taking shape to become the biggest fintech company in Nigeria. That we act as a catalyst to the growth of this nation, because through AZINONET, millions of people will become financially stable. All right. And so this brand you see is out for something very massive. Now, how does this contribution system work? This contribution system is not totally new. It's not totally a strange thing. It's something we know. I grew up in my house in the village. Every Sunday in the morning between 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., 1 hour, many women will gather in our house. All right? And they will be doing contribution. So I grew up with the idea of contribution. I knew about contribution. Osusu, in my place, we call it a war. So I knew about it. AZINONET is saying that that contribution system that you know, that you call Osusu or Ajo Adachi, we have put a touch of technology to it. Yes, a touch. That was the word our CEO used. A touch of technology. And that's why we call it digital contribution system. So you can actually be anywhere in the world and you can be enjoying this contribution. Not like you must gather a meeting like this or like the one that was happening in my village house back years ago. All right. Not that type. This one, with your digital devices, your smartphone, your laptop, you can connect and you can contribute together. All right. Knowing that this is a contribution system, you should take your mind back to some of the things that happen in the contribution system. Number one, you have to contribute many times at a particular time interval, either weekly, daily, weekly, monthly. You have to contribute. That's one. Then two, you only receive money once about the many times you have contributed. Number two is that the usual local contribution is like a savings scheme. Whatever you put in is what you get. That is if everybody is faithful. Yes, that is when everybody is faithful. That's when you're able to even get what you put in. If everybody is not faithful, you may not even get what you put in. True or false? True or false? Let me see the response. True or false? True or false? You may not get what you put in. Mommy Lynn, oh, yes, I remember. I think we need to do some stuff. Okay, so these are some of the things that happen in the usual contribution system. And when people are not faithful, that means people will run with other people's money. And at the end, the local contribution that is happening among friends or family member or colleague, we start having issues. AZINONET says, with a touch of technology, with a touch of modern system, we can put an end to some of the problems that comes up in those contribution system. And not just that, we can help you to become financially free by leveraging on the large population of Nigeria and Africa and help thousands and millions of Nigerians to become financially stable. That is what we are doing as AZINONET. So with that introduction, you should know that AZINONET is purely a contribution system. Please try your best to take your mind off network marketing like power leg, pay leg. Try as much as possible to take your mind off buying and selling. You buy product today, you sell tomorrow. Take your mind off it. Not just that, try your best to take your mind off investment. I put my money will be bringing returns every week, every day. Take your mind off it. That is not AZINONET. And not just that, please don't come into AZINONET with a Ponzi mentality. Ponzi mentality is like, when I go receive my money, how many hours it go take for me to receive? When it go crash? Shey you no go crash? Shebi go crash? You know, all those kind of, oh my God. This country. I've seen a lot of people asking me, how many hours will I be receiving my money? You, where you are working, how many hours are they paying you? How many hours are they paying you? So let's take our mind off those negative stuff, right? Let's take our mind off all of that. AZINONET is a unique system. All we need you to do is three things, three basic things you do, and you'll succeed and make the big money here. And the first one is that you should register and contribute 15,000 naira, which is $10. That's the first thing you do in AZINONET. All right? Is that one not simple? Please put it on the comment section. Put it on the comment section. Register and contribute 15,000 naira. And this 15,000 naira is a one-time contribution. That means you're not going to be contributing 15,000 every day. You are not going to contribute it every week. You are not going to contribute it every month from your pocket. No, it is once you are going to pay it. Put it on the comment section. The first thing is register and contribute 15,000 naira. That's the first thing AZINONET wants you to do. And when you do that, you are placed in round one of the contribution board, because of course, contribution is done among people, right? Among people. So you are going to be placed in a board of people. So round one is where you are going to start from. Round one is the starting point. And let me tell you, whatever thing that have a starting point must have an end point when it will end. So AZINONET, I've already programmed it when it will start, which is round one, and when it will end, which is round 15. So you start at round one, you end at round 15. Now, when you register and contribute 15,000, which is the first task for you to do, you are going to be in a contribution board of 7 persons, you and 6 others. That makes the board of 7. And this contribution will be done among yourselves and those that are before you. That is how the contribution is. It's a flow from a generation to generation. In fact, we will not get to the end of anything before our lifetime will move. Someone was talking about children that are coming. Yeah, by next year, a new set of adulthood are coming in. A new set of newborn children are coming in. And that is how life continues. We are not going into extinction, right? So immediately you register and contribute 15,000, which is the first thing to do. You are already possessing and owning a contribution board. The next thing you need to do is to connect 2 persons who are like-minded. Like minds. 2 persons. And the system gives you the opportunity to only connect 2 directly in your contribution board under you, right? And these 2 are connected directly under you. They are going to register and contribute just like you. And out of the 200 million people we have in Nigeria, I know of a lot of people that keep saying that they don't know how to get anybody. When I get such response, I feel bad. I say, okay, it's okay. No problem. We'll find a solution. Okay? Yes, you might be in that position right now. And you might be saying that I don't have anybody to connect. I don't have anybody to connect right now. And I know there is a reason for you to say that. Right? There is a reason for you to say that you don't have anybody to connect. There is a reason, and it's good we note that reason. Sometimes it's because you've gotten your fingers burnt in some areas, right? Sometimes it's because you have connected people to a wrong structure or a wrong system and they lost money. Sometimes it's because you are not even sure yet of the system. These are reasons why you will say you don't have 2 persons or you cannot connect 2 persons. So AZINONET says, no problem. No problem. If that is the problem, we will still help you. Yes. And so AZINONET introduces the 80-20 support system. The 80-20 support system helps you to just share the invite link of this meeting to your friends and family members. Let them come. To your neighbors, to your colleagues, to even strangers, let them come in. Now, the truth is that sharing this link and inviting people is just 20% of the work. 20%. AZINONET takes 80% of the work. Where I am right now, I'm sweating, right? I'm sweating. I am using all my vibes, all the energy in me. AZINONET have asked me to do this for you. So I'm speaking to you now on behalf of whoever invited you here. And that's 80% of the task. We're also going to take questions and answers and also help you to grow. So with this, nobody should give the excuse that I don't have two persons to connect. We even have other strategies. We have other strategies that are constantly bringing in people under those in the system, right? So if this is done, let your two also connect their own two. Let them do what you have done. And with this, your board is completed. And when your board is completed, you are paid $36. $36 at the exchange rate of 1,500 Naira. AZINONET exchange rate is set in stone. It does not fluctuate like the usual dollar market. No, it is 1,500 Naira to one AZINO dollar. And that is a total of 54,000 Naira. And this 54,000 Naira, it is yours. So let's take, for instance, you start with 15,000, the contribution, and then 4 people contribute 15,000 Naira each for you, and which is 60,000. Out of that 60,000, AZINONET takes an administrative charge of 6,000 Naira, and then they pay you the total of 54,000. And so this 54,000 will be sitting in your AZINONET wallet. But now look at the magic in AZINONET. We say that the 54,000 Naira is yours, yes, but you should not carry everything and go home. Take only 24,000 Naira. Use 30,000 to contribute to another person, which is by way of upgrade, move to round 2. It means that you have contributed again, but this time around you are contributing from the flow, the income that showed up to you. And so AZINONET is self-generating. And not just that. When you have completed this, your round 1, you have taken your money, and you move to round 2, AZINONET system is still self-generating because you don't need to bring anybody into round 2. Those in your round 1 are the ones that will progress and meet you in round 2. Today, in the morning, my whiteboard was in my front while I took one of my partner through a section of understanding how he can make up his round 2. And he was like, wow, okay, so round 2 is these people that in my round 1 that will progress to round 2. I said, yes. When they complete their own round 1 and earn their own 24,000 Naira, they come to round 2 to meet you, and your board is completed. We even calculated some money over 2. And the man was happy, right? So that's how to take your money in round 2, and you get 45,000. In round 3, you get 90,000. In round 4, you get 180,000. In round 5, 375,000. In round 6, 750,000. In round 7, 1,500,000. In round 8, 3 million. Don't worry, everybody is also progressing. So if you are in round 8, for instance, and you are entitled to 3 million, know that your people that are joining in round 1 where you started, they are currently then will be in round 7 where they will be earning their own 1.5 million. It means that you have helped to create millionaires through AZINONET system. In round 9 is 6 million, round 10 is 12 million, round 11 is 24 million, round 12 is 48 million, round 13 is 96 million, round 14 is 192 million. And then the last round, which is round 15, is round 15. You will be going home with a whooping sum of 384 million. This time around with a brand new car, heavy one. A thank you, Paso, to say well done for being an ambassador of AZINONET. It is massive, very, very massive, right? Now, by the time you put all the money you have earned in AZINONET, it's a total of 767,964,000 Naira. This money is heavy, huge. Is huge. Is huge. Powerful. This money have the ability of canceling poverty from your family. This money have the potential of helping you to live the life of your dream. So let's even think about your dreams. I know a lot of people have lost that grip that my dreams, are you sure my dreams can be possible? Some of them are 45 years old, some are 50, some are 60. But I want to tell you tonight that with AZINONET, your dreams are achievable. Your dreams can come true. Can you use the comment section and revalidate your dream tonight? Use the comment section and tell the world, say it to them with boldness that my dreams are valid. My dreams are achievable. My dreams are possible. Come on, put that on the comment section if truly you have it within your heart and is burning. Let me tell you something. It is from the abundance of the heart the mouth speaketh, and it is what you can confess with your mouth that you can attract, and it's what you can attract that you can behold. Do you really want to behold your dreams? Then you need to start confessing them so that you can start attracting them. And when you start attracting them, you can start holding them tangible in your hand. And one of them is big money in your bank account. Ego. Ego dena. Ego. Kudi. Enough kudi. Ha. When you talk of owo, you have enough of them in your bank account. And not just that, you will be able to travel around. I know a lot of people see planes flying abroad on top of their head as a myth. Some of them believe that it's not even possible for them to fly, to go to the airport. They even see those going to the airport as people who God have favored more than them. In AZINONET, it's going to be a turn. It's going to be a turn to travel. And you have enough time to enjoy time with your family. You know, travel abroad, enjoy the best things of life, own a good house, drive a good car, enjoy life, and stop hating around. Money, poverty can make you hate anybody and hate everybody. But you know what? I have followed men like Tony Elumelu. They hardly get angry because there is money. They are doing well. You know, you'll be smiling. Because anything happening to you, just be seeing everything doing well. You now have the opportunity of giving to the less privileged. You now have the opportunity of giving freely without feeling bad. That grudge will be completely off. I know a lot of you want to own charity organizations. Some of you have even written the names down. Some of you have even opened Facebook page for them. But yet, no money to fund these things. Now, AZINONET is going to give you like 200 million. Out of your 767 million, you can pull out 150 million, 200 million to do all the charity. All right, you are a humanitarian and you don't have money to even feed yourself. I don't know how that kind of humanitarian it can be, you know, it's tough. But with AZINONET, your dreams are valid. And so this organization have given you a roadmap and we're ready to work it with you. We have a strong and robust support system to help you succeed. We have the support system to help you grow and succeed in the system. So no fear. And we also have a back office. This back office, you can log in with your username and your password. Immediately you register, you get a username and a password for you to be able to access the AZINONET dashboard, for you to be able to navigate through, monitor your system, and enjoy your money from the comfort of your house. It's 24 hours, 7 days a week, live platform. Or have any of you tried to log in one day and it didn't go in? Everything is live, is working. AZINONET is massive, right? Robert T. Kiyosaki told us of a leverage system. AZINONET is a leverage system. Leverage is the power to earn more and more while working less and less. It's about having money or people working with you. This is important, that you should start thinking of people. You start thinking of money. You need to work smart. It's time you possibly do for them to be successful. The good news is that AZINONET registration is absolutely free. It's absolutely free. All you need to do is to contribute 15,000 naira, and then you own the system. And you're not just owning the system, you're also owning the community. Yes, you're also owning people around, right? People you may not even be able to meet in life, you'll be able to own that community. And you can do multiple accounts. You can do multiple accounts. You can do 7 accounts. You can do 3 accounts for your wife, for your husband. You can do multiple accounts. Even someone did 31 accounts, someone did 15 accounts. You can do as your capacity reach now, so that they take the runner. All fingers are not equal. But you know what? I want to tell you that if you cannot, if after listening to me today, and you believe that, I would have loved to fly you with 31 accounts, but you cannot fly, no problem. But there are people that are flying. And if you say, oh, I would have done 15 accounts, that will make you run fast. There are people that are running fast, no problem. And you say, wow, hey, I will have walked very fast with 7 accounts, no problem. What if you say, I want to be a Superman, I want to move very fast with 3 accounts, no problem. But at last, make sure that if you cannot do 31 accounts, you cannot do 15 accounts, you cannot do 7 accounts, you cannot do 3 accounts, make sure that you crawl into this AZINONET system with 1 account and start this system. Our payments are instant, and you receive your alert instantly. You don't have to wait. Don't wait for the next week, saying that next week will they pay. No, you don't have to wait for that. This is the time for you to free yourself from financial slavery. This is the time to break that chain that have held you back, those shackles. This is the time to break free and come out and say, yes, I am free. Make that decision today, that decision that will be remembered for years. Make that decision today and let it count. The key to getting success is getting started. Oh, don't procrastinate. I go. You have to stop it. Take action today. Tonight. Say, I want to make that decision tonight. I want to make it happen. Do it. Let your generation celebrate you. All right? Who is ready with me tonight? After listening to my voice now, I've been here for the past 1 hour. Who is ready? Who is ready? If you're ready, all you need to do is to copy this bank account that is on your screen right now. Copy it, right? And make a transfer of 15,000 naira or 45,000 naira or 105,000 naira, depending on the number of accounts you want to do. Make that payment. Generate a proof of the payment and send it to whoever have sent you the link to this meeting and get started. Get started tonight. Let us run this journey together. Make the wise decision, not tomorrow, but today. Make that decision and make it very, very powerful together. On this note, I want to especially thank you for following me to the end of this presentation. Right now, we are a total of 76 persons in this call. And I know you have heard me loud and clear. You have listened to the opportunity of AZINONET. And I want to ask you, what will stop you from taking this bold step? What will make you not to take action tonight? I want to know that problem. But I know, and I'm very sure, that there is nothing that is going to hold you behind. I have some leaders in the house who will have loved to share 1 or 2 of their experiences with us. All right? And time is still with us. I'm very happy that I have some of our leaders who will join us in taking some questions. Tonight, I am very, very happy that you have listened to this presentation. On this note, I want the invisible microphone to someone who will take your question. He's a leader moving to round 5 already in AZINONET, Engineer Pagos Sazua. Thank you very much for listening, and God bless you. Bye-bye.
Wow. Ikengawan, you have done it again. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
That's a very, very wonderful presentation. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I throw a salute, hundreds, millions of salutes. Good evening, everyone. That was a very beautiful presentation. If you are here, you have not yet signed in, I think this is an opportunity for you to quickly sign in. Okay? So we are here now for you to take your questions. So if you have a question, you can raise your hands so that we can call on you or unmute your mic and then tell us where you are calling from. Then tell us your question, then you'll get the answer.
Okay, so as we wait for those who will ask questions, we have a special announcement in the house this evening. AZINONET Limited, the first African digitized, automated, and government-regulated contribution system, is inviting you to Warri Mega Business Meeting. Yes. It is designed to help individuals and corporate bodies to raise funds and also expand their business. The CEO of AZINONET, Mr. Enoch Azigbotu, will be live. The chief host is Dr. Sonny Ukpele. He is going to be live there. Our Warri leader, Engineer Funsho Olaleye, will also be there as well. Pastor David Yodomobo, the AZINONET money farmer, the man who invented the wonderful laughter, will also be there as well. All right? And not just that. Pastor Mrs. Timi Emmanuel, Madam AZINONET, will also be there. This program is taking place at Jubilee Conference Center. It's the biggest event center in Warri. It's at off Okorodudu Road, Enere Road, Efru, Delta State in Warri. All right. And it's taking place on Saturday, the 16th of November, 2024. There are going to be 2 or more sections. The first section is the morning section, which is starting by 10 a.m. The second section is starting by 2 p.m. If you know you have anyone around Warri, it is time for you to invite that person to this amazing August meeting. Don't miss it too or miss her. I don't talk my own. God bless you all. All right, over to you again, Mr. Pagoski.
Thank you very much. The Ikengawan. So we have a question here at the comment section. It said, how can I master my dashboard? This question was asked by Collins Wankama. Collins Wankama. You can hear me. You say, how can you master your dashboard? We have our membership meeting on Wednesdays, same time, 8 o'clock. It's a Google meeting. So you can download Googles if you don't have it in your phone. All right. Then you can get connected. That your question will be dealt with there. All right. How you can master your dashboard. Okay. So if you are here, you have a question, kindly raise up your hands so that we can attend to you. Okay. Well, it seems that nobody has a question. Okay, we have Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam, please, you can unmute Uncle Sam. Let him, Uncle Sam, you
Good
have
evening,
been.
sir.
Okay, good evening. Please tell us
Well
where
done,
you
sir.
are us from, and then tell
I'm
us
speaking
your.
from Ondo State.
Okay, from Ondo State. You are
Yes.
welcome.
Thank you, sir. Sir, by the time I was filling my form, I forget to put my phone number. But the phone number that was given to me on my form is not my own phone number. I don't know. Maybe that is the reason I have problem with my referral link. Hello,
You
sir.
said, yeah, I can hear you. You said what?
I said by the time I was sending my details to fill my form, I forgot to put my own phone number.
Okay.
And the phone number given to me in that in my own something is not my own phone number. So
Okay,
I have
okay,
problem with my sir.
you have your upliner now, right?
Yes, sir.
So you have your upliner's number, right?
Yes, sir.
So you call your upliner. I think your upliner should be able to handle that for you. The person that is doing your registration.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Call your upliner. Your upliner will handle that. All right.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. All right. Is there any other person that has a question? Please, you are free to raise up your hands. All right. Okay, I can see a stream. Olalekan Iluson. You can also see Ushe Oriented. Please, can you unmute Ushe Oriented? Let him ask his question so that we can handle it. Ushe Oyentes, you can unmute and ask your question. Tell us where you are calling from, then ask your question.
All right. All right. Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm calling from Ogun State. Ogun State.
Okay.
Ogun State. Songwater, Ogun State.
Okay, you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead with your question.
Okay. My question is on. It's about the connection of these two people. Because though the last time I attended the meeting, I I could not ask question. So my question is, how does this the connection of two people, how is it, how does it go, how does it work? Because all I was able to understand about the system is, if I register, I'm to connect two people under me. All right. Now,
Yeah.
the two people that I connect, how are they going to connect theirs? So that's my question number one. Question number two, is it by the time I register and also register two people, will I still keep using the same link that I use for registering the two people under me? Will I continue to use it to register any other member that I bring into the system? So that's my question.
Okay, thank you very much. Your first question is, how can you connect two persons? Isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Now, in AZINONET, the first thing you do is get registered. Registration is actually free, like you were told from the presentation. Then the next thing you do is to connect two persons. because at the point of your registration, the Azino system will generate only 2 referral links for you. 2 referral link, and that 2 referral link is to connect 2 active persons. The same way you connect those 2 active persons with your referral link, when they come in, that is how a referral link is also generated for those 2 persons to bring in their 2 persons. Okay, so that is just how it is. AZINONET is a very, very beautiful system. Okay, so
All right.
you only have 2 referral link. That 2 referral link, you use it to bring in 2 persons, and your 2 persons have their own 2 referral link also. But if you have more persons, after you have already exhausted your 2 referral link, you cannot register them under your downlines who have not yet gotten their 2 persons. Okay, using their own referral link. All right, so that is how it is. Yes.
Okay.
Then your second question, can you come again with your second question?
You have answered the second question.
Yeah, answered it. Oh, thank God.
So because the second question is, my second question was, will I continue to use the same referral link I use in connecting the other two to connect others? You have answered that.
It is on. You can only use it for 2 persons. If you have more persons, you put them under your downline with their referral link. As a matter of fact, if you go to your dashboard, your tree, you will see your downlines. You can even register somebody under them without them even knowing.
Okay. I can see their link, Abby. I can see their referral link.
Yes, you see their referral link as far as they are your downline.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah.
Sir, can you unmute Extreme? Extreme Ola Lekan. Extreme Ola Lekan, you have been asked to.
Good evening.
Okay, so Engineer Pagoski, you are the host now, so you can unmute whoever you want. Thank you very much, and have an amazing ride.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Tell us where you are from, and then.
Okay, I'm from Lagos. My name is Extreme Molali Koilusami. I'm talking from Lagos.
Okay, you are welcome.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate everyone because that speak here. It has been a beautiful, wonderful meeting since. I appreciate that. It's a great opportunity. I wanted to ask a question. As a first timer that came in with a 2 accounts. Now, if I finish the first round, that being paid 24K, the second account that I have, is it going to have the same amount too? Or how does it work? Now, if I came in with 2 accounts or 3 accounts, now on that 3 accounts, does it mean that it stands for a 3 steps for me? When my first round is complete, I'm going to have a result of 24K. Then my second round, if it complete, because I move from there to second round, if I move from there, is it that's when my second account started working too, or on that first round, my first account, second account, third account works for me? Do you understand my question?
Perfectly.
So that's what I wanted.
Okay. Now, in AZINONET, you are allowed to do multiple registration. You can have multiple accounts. Okay? You can have 3 accounts. You can have 7 accounts, as much as you can manage and handle. All right? So, once you come in with your 3 accounts, like you said, Your first account, you already know your commitment is to bring in 2 persons, right?
Yes.
2 persons bring in their 2 persons, and then
Okay.
your board is completed. You cash out from that, your first account to round 2, isn't it?
Yes.
The same thing happened with your second account and your third account. Okay, because once you register any account, AZINONET see that account as an individual entity. That is why you are giving a username and a password, even though those accounts, they are directly under you. Do you understand?
Okay. I got
Yes. You must go through that process. That process, go through it. Yes, you must bring in co-contributors under those accounts, and you must work with those downlines that you brought in. You understand? You must work as a team to ensure that you meet your tax. Okay, so that is how it
each
is.
account first level gave me 24K before
Yes,
they
yes,
move
of
to.
course. That is why I told you in AZINONET, the system sees every account as an individual entity. Do you understand?
Okay.
Even though you are the one that is having that account, managing the multiple account, but the system see. That is why in AZINONET, you must use different phone numbers. Now, to have multiple accounts, the procedure is different phone numbers and different emails. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Okay.
You
I
cannot
got
use the
that.
same phone number for the same
I
account.
got that. Okay.
Hello?
Hello,
Can
I
you
got
hear?
that.
Oh,
And the
very
usual
good.
name.
So it's the same amount, 24,000 in round 1 for the 3 account. In round 2, 45,000 once the board is complete. All right? The system automatically credit those accounts. That is how it is. All right. Thank you
so
very
much.
much.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Latif Abdullahi, you have been asked to unmute and then ask your question. Oh, you have muted yourself again. Let me unmute you. All right. You have been asked to unmute.
Okay.
Latif Abdullahi, can you
Good
hear
evening.
me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yeah. Good
Good
evening.
evening, sir.
Welcome. You are highly
Yeah.
welcome. Please
Calling
tell us where
from,
you are joining from and ask your.
I'm calling from Ibadan in Oyo State. Good evening, sir.
Wow.
Hello.
That's great. You are welcome. You are welcome.
Yeah.
So go ahead with your
Please,
question.
my question is that I have one of my downline. She has not ready to cooperate with me, so I decided to settle her out. So I want to register another member on our own account. So I just want to know how the process is going to be. Can you explain to me how the process of registering another member on a registered member?
If I may ask you, that your downliner, why exactly do you want to settle her out or him?
She told me that
he's not active?
yes, she did not active. So she was telling me that I should return her money. I said, you are the one that registered yourself. So how do you expect me to return your money? So the pressure is too much on me. That's why I decided to settle her and register another member on her account.
Well, in that case, if she is saying that she wants to settle out, you as the upline, you have to really find out why. It's not that it's not possible you taking over his account. All right. There are steps you follow. You need to reach out to the admin. You know, there must have to be some proof that she does not want to continue. If there are some proof, then that can be done. Okay.
Okay.
Did you hear what I've just said?
Yes, I heard you.
Yes. There are procedures to follow. One is an acceptance from her that she wants to surrender her account, you know, and there must be a proof before the admin will be able to delete that account and maybe you take possession of the account. It's just that that person, she has not really understand the system. You have to make that person understand what he or she is into. Because in most at times it happens when your downliner, they don't have a proper understanding of how the system works. If they know how the system works, they will even want to have more accounts and then be active. You understand? Because AZINONET is a very wonderful opportunity. Anybody that have this opportunity, the person is blessed. Is blessed. You know, AZINONET has come to stay. It's not something of 6 months. We are going to like 11 months on this program now. You understand? Yes, it has come to stay, and we have a 10 years plan. You can imagine. So it's a blessing to anybody that comes into this system. So I still think you still have a lot to do. Try to make her understand, you know, really understand the system, and then you can go ahead from there. But if the person insists, you can take possession of that account by reaching out to the admin, okay? With also some information from the person, all right? And to really show that you're really willing to let the account go. So that is it. You're welcome.
Okay. Concerning the process, what are the things that need to be changed from
Once
our
you reach out
account?
to the admin, once you reach out to the admin, call your upliner. Your upliner knows what to do. Okay? Yeah. You
Okay.
reach out to the admin, the upliner will tell you what and what should be done. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Is there any other question? All right. He has already unmuted. Already mute himself. Okay. We go to Reverend Frank. Reverend Frank, you have been asked to unmute. Tell us where you are calling from and then ask your question.
All right, Pagoski, Engineer Pagoski, good evening. And good evening, every other member.
How are you today?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm calling from Lagos.
Oh, that's fine. How is Lagos?
We're all good. We thank God.
Beautiful.
Actually, yes, I just wanted to respond to contribute to the last speaker and the last person that asked question.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Actually, what I want to say, it's just very simple. I mean, it's just very simple because if some people, some of these members, many of them don't want to work. I've had similar experiences. No matter how much, some can even stay 1 month, not even a single person. And you try to convince them, you push them, you cajole, you tell them, you try to encourage them. They simply tell you they can't. So at that point, the best thing is to refund the money. So what our brother was asking, what he was actually asking was the process. He wanted to know the process. But I think at the last minute, you actually referred him to to the upline and the admin. So you've really answered what I wanted to put in, that he should approach the admin or his upline. And then the greatest proof of evidence, or the greatest evidence is to show maybe a payment receipt with which the person used to refund the money. A payment receipt. If the person can produce the payment receipt of a refund bearing the person's name, I think that's it.
Yeah, that will be.
That's what I wanted to add.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
God bless. I appreciate.
Yeah, you are welcome. So I hope he has heard you loud and clear. Okay, thank you so much. So we go to Ja Gift. You have been asked to unmute. Tell us where you are joining us from, and then ask your question. Ja Gift, can you hear me? You have been asked to unmute. Okay, so he has gone off. Okay. Let me see if we have any question in the comment section so that we can take it. Hence, there is no other person that is raising up his or her hands. Okay, we have one question here from Eunice Bright. He said, can I use OPay account in my registered form? Yes, you can. You can use OPay accounts. You can use them. OPay, Money Points, you can use them. Eunice, let me unmute you so that you can talk to us. Eunice, right. Okay, Eunice, Bright, you have been asked to unmute.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, my CEO. Good evening, my able leaders.
You're welcome, Eunice Bright. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, sir. My name is Eunice Bright, the only bright lady in Africa. I'm calling from Abuja.
Capital city. Live and
Yes,
direct.
sir.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So how was your program over?
It was wonderful. We had a great time with the help of our amazing leader, Mr. Abdurazak, Coach Mirabel. They really drilled us and we had amazing events. We had section 1 and section 2.
Wow. That's great. So lovely to hear that.
And I had 4 sign up on that day.
Wow.
For myself.
That's a great testimony.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. So as for your question, I hope you are clear.
Yes, I'm very clear. Just a downline that's paid this evening that I want to know if he can use OPay account.
Yes, he can. Can use OPay, can use Money Points. Okay, can use that. Any of
All right. He's currently using the YouTube channel to watch right now. So I'm so happy about AZINONET. I'm so excited about AZINONET. The first time I saw the video, somebody sent the video to me. That night I could not sleep. I watched the video over and over again, and I joined the business the following day. 3 days later, I finished my level 1, I got to level 2. And right now I'm 1 month in the business and I'm in level 3. So I want to thank God for everything. It's been good. It's been amazing. You know, I want to encourage somebody here tonight because
Go
at the
ahead.
end of this meeting now, at the end of this meeting, you will now go back to your wife who is not here. You go back to that your friend who is not listening to this presentation. You go back to your grandmother or your sister or your brother and start seeking approval or asking them, what do you think about this business? Then you start explaining in your own way, which is not correct. So you are the one that have attended presentation, you are the one that have understood this business. Cross your mind. You've seen everything they've shown to you. Just tell yourself you're going to do it and you're going to do it, because the energy you put into making excuses and being frustrated is the same energy you put into being successful and you get success. It's the same energy. So why are you wasting energy? You understand? And if you're not making money in this world we are right now, you are not going to be making sense anywhere. Money stop nonsense. According to my coach, Coach Mirabe, she said, money stop nonsense. So I encourage you to get started, be on the goal and move it. Trust the process. Don't ask how you can get to level 15. Just trust God, trust the process. This is a legal business. It's not a scam. Start, get started, and you will be on top. Thank you very much.
So much, Eunice Bright. Thank you so much. I hope that goes well to our invited guests. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I want to ask Jagift to unmute. Jagift, you have been asked to unmute. Tell us where you are joining us from, then ask your question. Yeah, good evening. It's like where you are, the network is bad. You can go somewhere else where you can get better.
How you hear me?
Okay. It's not clear.
It's not clear. Okay.
Okay, I can hear you now.
You can hear me.
Go ahead.
Hello. Okay. Like the first level.
I hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, on the first level on AZINONET.
Yes. Yes.
Because Coach B is called talking concerning the advertisement on AZINONET.
Yeah. Yes.
Like that 5,000 naira, like I only own one account, but I can pay only 5,000 naira for the advertisement.
Okay, I can't get you. I can't get you. Please come again. You say what?
I said for the advertisement on.
Okay, hold on. Jagift, you see what Coach B is doing that is his strategy, that is his team. All right, and nobody here even knows about what he's doing. All right, it is his strategy. So our moderator here may not be able to know. In fact, we doesn't know. He doesn't know what Coach B is doing. That's his strategy. All right. So for you to have a better understanding, go and ask Coach B what the 5,000 naira is all about. I'm in the group. I'm saying everything, and he's bringing results to people and to him as well. So I will advise you to key into that program FCFX that he's doing. So try and see how that can also be of great benefit to you. All right?
Well, Coach B have his own Zoom.
No, Coach B does not have his own Zoom. This is the only meeting we have in AZINONET. But he have his own WhatsApp group, and that's where you are.
Yes, it's AZINONET that connects me on
I hope you are clear.
But example, like It's not if I'm moving to level 2 now, will not pay all that money or just only the 15,000 naira.
No, discuss with him. That's what I'm telling you. Discuss with him. He knows his strategy. All right.
You understand what I'm saying? You understand? I said like the first level. I'm second level. I'm not pay that money.
Whatever thing you are asking here is someone's strategy, and nobody here knows whether you get to round 10, you will pay some money. You get to round 2, you pay some money. Nobody here can answer you that. Try and understand. It's only him that can explain to you better. Please understand. I go over to you, sir.
I hope that goes down well with you.
Yes, he has even muted, no problem.
Okay. Please make me host so that I can unmute Ikenna and all right, thank you. I think Stream has some you want to make a contribution. Okay, Stream, you have been asked to unmute. Stream.
All right, thank you.
All right, please, you can go ahead. It's like you have a contribution to make, or maybe you have a question.
Yes, concerning that man that just finished talking, asking that question.
Yes.
If you don't want us to talk about it here, I will encourage him, if he can hear me, just go to the group and if you can search for Extreme so that I can put a light on it. But the truth is that it's just a simple idea. There is not a barrier, it's not a struggle thing, it's not something that is difficult. What is Coach B is doing for us here is that you are coming in with an account, put a 5,000 naira into it, so that 5,000 naira go for an advert on Facebook. We came together as a group to do that. And the name of people that be able to pay 5,000 naira is being listed out on the group. So you pay your 15,000 naira to the company account, then you pay 5,000 naira to the Coach B account for the advert. It's as simple as that. So if you are doing 3 accounts, 4 accounts, 10 accounts, you do the same thing if you still want to involve in the Facebook advert. It's so simple and straightforward. And your name will be listed out. And it's first come, first serve. As you are doing it, as people coming in, they are putting people under according to time that you pay their advert money. So that's it. So whoever that pay,
I cannot get what you are saying. Is advert payment, right?
Yes.
Oh,
for people that
very normal.
Yes,
you should know what is happening in your group.
Yes, it's so simple.
All right. Oh, that's clear. That's clear. Thank you so much, Extreme. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go over to Ikenna. I've been asked to unmute. Tell us where you are joining us from, and then ask your question. Ikenna.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, my brother. How are you today?
Fine, sir. How is the family?
We thank God. So tell us where you are joining us from and then ask your question.
Right now, I'm joining from Aba.
Wow. All the way from Aba.
Yes.
So let's hear
Thank you for that.
Welcome, sir.
I'm so happy for the opportunity. I thank everybody in the house for this wonderful organization. Well, I just want to know a little thing that I'm confused about concerning a non-member joining the Zoom meeting. Is it wise?
Okay.
You heard me?
Okay.
Like I'm a member now. Is it wise for me to drop a link, Zoom meeting link to a non-registered member to join the meeting?
Are you done? Is that your question?
Yeah, that's my question.
Okay. Now, this Zoom meeting is actually for non-registered members and registered members also. Because those non-registered members, they are actually our guests. So you can actually drop the link. Okay? You can actually drop the link for them to join this meeting so that they can have the opportunity to know what AZINONET is actually all about, so that they can get registered and become full members. So it is very, very, very right. And as a matter of fact, you need to share this Zoom meeting link to those that have not yet registered. All right, prospects.
Okay.
Yes, those are the people we want in this meeting most. That is why the question and answer is actually for them after the presentation.
Okay, sir.
They are the first we attend to. So thank you so much. Thank you for even answering that, asking such question. At least they should learn, they should know that
okay, sir.
meeting is actually made for them. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. It's all right, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. All right. I think Reverend Frank has something to contribute. So let me unmute you. You have been asked to unmute. Reverend Frank, you can.
All right. Sorry, engineer, I'm back again. I'm really following. I'm following attentively.
Yeah.
As a stakeholder also.
Welcome.
So yeah, Jack Gift. What I understand, the second question or puzzle that Jack Gift has is about the 15,000 contribution. There was two issues that one was about the 5,000 naira that maybe their coach or their upline is asking them to pay for advert. So which you cleared, and yes, you did the right thing to tell him to go back and sort it out. He's not supposed to bring it here. And secondly, he asked, the last question he asked was about 15,000. What he was asking is in round 2, when he leaves round 1 to round 2, is he going to pay another 15,000 naira? You know, so I hope he's listening to me here now. That's the question. That's the last thing he was asking. The 15,000 naira, whether he's still going to pay 15,000 again in round 2.
No.
So the answer is no. If Jack Gift is still there, the answer is no. Jack Gift, you're only making a one-time contribution of 15,000 naira. And that 15,000 naira takes you from level 1 to 15. But the only responsibility you have is to be bringing people, because for you to get to level 15, you have to bring people to push you from level 1 to the rest of the levels. So Jack Gift, you're not paying any other 15,000 naira. It's one-time contribution.
Thank you.
Engineer Pagosi, that's just what I think that's what I heard him
so much. I think he's that's loud and clear.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to Ushe. Ushe, you have been asked to unmute.
All right, sir. Please, Ushe, I want to ask, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. I want to know, I overheard the last two speakers. Let me say the speaker before this last before Okechukwu Frank, there's a person that spoke. The person made mention of 5,000 naira for Facebook ads. My question is it compulsory that after registering into this system, is it a must that one must contribute 5,000 naira? Because he made mention of if one is having 2, 3, 4 multiples account, the same amount one is to pay for Facebook advert for account 1 will be also be paid. That means if the person is having like 3 accounts, going to pay like 15K for Facebook ad. So my question is it a must that one must pay 5,000 naira for Facebook advert, or is it something? Is it, please, sir? Hold on. Is this something I can do myself without? Can I do the Facebook advert myself? Right. So that's my question, because I've never heard any of the presenters on this AZINONET talking about after registering with one time 15,000 naira. I've never heard any presenter mentioning of 5,000 naira for Facebook advert. So I want clarification on this.
Done?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for your question. Now it depends on your group, the group you belong, your team. Okay, there are various teams here that run Facebook adverts for their team members. Okay, then there are some that set up. They also set up a Facebook advert for you as team members. So it depends on the group, the team that you belong. Like in my team, let me use my team for example. We run Facebook adverts, and most of my downlines, most of the members there, they pay, all right, to keep that Facebook advert running. And some of them, they also pay those that cannot get their two. It's not that they are not looking for their two, they are, but they also make payments for Facebook adverts. So whichever one that their two comes from, whether from their side or from the Facebook advert, fine. Okay, so it all depends on your group, your team membership group. It's not that it's compulsory. It's not compulsory. It's left for you to pay or not to pay. It's left for you to join them or not to join them. Like in my team, it's not everybody that pays for Facebook adverts. Some, they bring in their two and they continue to bring in people. Okay, so it's not a compulsory stuff.
Okay. I think yes. I'm clear now. Because please, maybe in next hello, sir. Please, I want to say something. In next presentation, please.
Hold on. You will say what you have to say. Thank you very much. I want to I want to make a very valid correction here. You see, somebody said, the person that asked the question said something which is key. He said in all the presentations, the presenters have not mentioned anything like when you register, you pay for adverts. There is a standard in AZINONET, and that standard must be maintained at every point in time. This Zoom meeting is not for a particular team. This Zoom meeting is for the company. I am actually using the handle. Of the company. So whatever thing I say here is for the benefit of everybody in AZINONET. Every adult, every businessman that starts a business venture should and will always think of possible ways to help him or her grow fast in the business. And so there are many strategies that different team leaders are actually employing to grow. Personally, I have my own strategies that I employ to help my team grow, but that is not a standard in AZINONET and will never be a standard during our corporate meetings like this. In fact, I know of some people that are growing faster than me and my strategy. So my strategy may not work for everybody, and your own strategy will not work for me as well. So as leaders, when we come to this Zoom meeting, anything that has to do with our individual team and the strategies we are using should not be promoted or talked about here for the benefit of everybody, because you may not be able to carry the concern of people. Right now, in this meeting, if you don't know, over 60 persons are, let's say 100, and those who will watch later will listen to this conversation, and they will go about asking about the Facebook, pay 5,000. There are strategies that are not sustainable. There are strategies that are timely, so that, okay, I will run this strategy for 1 month. After then, I will switch to another strategy. So when you now teach that to the system, and some people don't know what you have in mind, they may end up getting their legs short by themselves. So please, when it comes to individual team strategy, it is very, very important that we are very mindful of talking about it. That was why I quickly spoke about Ja Bless when Ja Gift, when he was talking about Coach B. Immediately mentioned Coach B, I had to shut him up on that, because that is a personal team plan. I have my own team. I have my own team strategy. That's for me personally. And I always want whoever is coming on board should have his own plan as you are coming into AZINONET. And God will bless us. All our strategies will work. All right? God bless you. Thank you very much. Agoski, over to you, sir.
Thank you so much for that clarification. Thank you so much. All right, Jagift, I will not unmute you again. I think you have already heard from the horse's mouths. Ora Ikena, you have already spoken, because our time is fast spent. So we have to call it a day. Okay. I'm looking for Abdurazak if he's in the house, so that he can give us a Muslim closing prayer. Okay, I can see Latif Adulai. Latif Adulai, you will be the one to give us a closing prayer for tonight. Well, before we go off air, I want to use this opportunity to thank everyone that have been here from the beginning of this meeting, the beginning of the presentation to this very hour. I want to especially thank all of you, all our invited guests. We are here for the very first time. I want to thank you. Please, you have heard the presentation. It was well presented to you. So you go and do the needful. Don't waste time at all. Don't delay. Get on board and start making your money to change your financial status to help your family, okay? And I want to also thank our CEO for this opportunity. Thank you so much. I want to thank every leaders that are here present. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. So I want to unmute Latif. Latif, are you there? You have to give us the closing prayer, the Muslim closing prayer. As you know, AZINONET is not a religious organization, so it's not a Christian stuff. So we have Muslim, we have Christians here. So we also have pagan. Well, everybody is welcome to AZINONET. We are not accrediting the AZINONET to one particular religion. Okay. So you have been asked to unmute and give us a closing prayer. Thank you so much.
Okay. We thank God Almighty Allah, who has given us the opportunity to start the meeting and end peacefully. We all going to the bed now, so may God Almighty protect every one of us against the evil spirits of the mankind and the earth generally. So we thank Almighty Allah who has given us this opportunity, and we beseech Him to let every one of us achieve our aim and objective in this life. Amen. Subhana rabbika rabbil
Amen.
izzati
Thank you so much,
wa
Azulai. Amen. 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 So everybody has been unmuted. You can say amen. 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 Thank you, everyone. Good night. Good night.
How am I shutting down? Good night. Oh, you can hear me, eh? Left with Godson, he's always fast in his. I mean, he keeps to time. But so many questions delayed us. It's a good meeting. It's an enlightened meeting.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm always looking forward to read. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Thank you. Good night. Good night.
Maybe not Zoom meeting.
Good night. Night.
Send all those things to my WhatsApp. Now, make I dey see that.
Send me a WhatsApp message.
Vamos ver.